Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 12 of Saturn's Rants. Um, it's been a little bit since I've done a rant in VR. The last one, which was the press the button, I did in a little bit of a rush. So, since Halloween, actually, this is the first one back in VR. Um, so almost, what would that be, 3 months? Which is insane and one of the first things I'm going to touch on today. Um, so, with that being said, the main topic for today is going to be like plans for this year, 2026, because New Year did hit since the last episode I made. Actually, no. Since the last one I did in VR. Because again, the press the button one is a thing that exists, which I need to edit the thumbnail for that one. Because the thumbnail is literally just a screenshot. There's not any of my usual flair to it. So, which usual flair is literally just text that I put onto it. But before we actually begin with the ranting, I need to do my usual credits. So this avatar is technically uploaded by me, but the base was made by a Q2. It's actually a free model, which, if I remember, I will put the link to that down in the description below. So that'll be down there for you. Again, it's completely free. Since the game that it's based on, Scav Prototype, is free as well, it wouldn't make sense for them to make money off of the model. So, yeah. And the world is, if you are someone that's been around for a while, this world should be familiar, because this is actually the same world I used for the first ever Saturn's Rants, which was called ST's Rants at the time. It is the Avatar testing chamber made by Zygor. So yeah, I decided to use this world again, just because it's episode 12. We have a dozen episodes at this point, so I figured going back to the original would be cool. And instead of the purple background that I used in the first one, we've got a turquoise background to represent, well, Saturn, the character, my persona, since that's the direction that YouTube's taken. Because again, back then it was ST Purple Skull. Now it's Saturn the Trojan. So we've got that. So yeah, again, plans for 2026. That's what I plan to talk about here. And first things first, the scheduling for Saturn's Rants. Saturn's Rants is going to be continuing, despite my horrible schedule on it, which is what I'm about to address. It will be continuing on as a series. So the plan is for the future that to have a set schedule for when these are going to come out. So after this month, so February, I'm going to start working off of a 2-episode month schedule, with the first coming out on the 14th of the month and the second one coming out on the 28th. So every 2 weeks, or no, yeah, every 2 weeks, there's going to be a new episode of ST's Rant, or I keep on saying ST's. Saturn's. ST's was ST Purple Skull. It's because I mentioned it. It's because I mentioned the old name that I keep on saying it. So, my bad. Saturn's Rants. Or maybe I only said it that once. I know that I said it that once at least. Maybe I was saying it for a couple minutes. I don't know. That's the beauty of these rants. I don't edit. I would maybe go back and edit something to make it seem like I was saying the right thing the entire time. These are raw. These are pure. Untouched. So yeah, that's the plan for Saturn's Rants. Just getting it on a set schedule so we actually have consistent episodes coming out. Because I'm sure that we can all agree that the fact that I'm only on episode 12 at this point is kind of sad. I want to triple that by the end of the year. Well, it wouldn't quite be triple. I want to almost triple that by the end of the year. So that's going to be good. And in terms of other schedules for other videos, that's also been improving, because if you saw the community post that I made a little bit ago, I'm going to be making one video a week, which the rants will not be counting towards that. The rants will not be counting towards one video a week. The rants are its own separate thing. But one video a week, which I technically already failed within the first 2 weeks, but I made up for that by uploading the first 2 parts of my Upturned playthrough, which the next one's coming out on Thursday. So stay tuned. Or if you're watching this way in the future, you should go watch it after this. It's a really good series, really fun game made by Zeekers, the same person that made Lethal Company. Really fun. I liked it a lot. So I would definitely recommend watching that. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But those are the first videos coming out this year. Again, the first 2 episodes are already there. So one video every week for the year is the plan. So that should come out to like 52 videos this year, at the very least. My cat is meowing. Hey girl, why you been meowing so much today? Come on. You want attention? Come on. She doesn't want to come over and let me pet her. She just wants to sit on top of my gaming chair and meow at me from there. You may have heard her in a couple videos, because I forget which video, but I know you can hear her in one of the videos I've made. I don't remember which one, but I know you can hear her in one of them. But so that's the plan. I actually have some specific games in mind as well. Like, a lot of the games I've been playing recently, I've been inspired to play by Moist Critical, because he has a gaming channel, Moist Critical Gaming. So, for the Upturned, I was inspired by Prostra because of the video that he made, like, I think 4 years ago. But a lot of the other games I've been playing recently have been because of Moist. So, like, Ball Pit, Clover Pit, 2 games that just happen to have Pit, Mega Bonk, a lot of other roguelikes I've been playing recently have been because of him. So I do plan on making videos about some of those at some point. But the next one I want to do is a game called Quarantine Zone, which is a inspection style game, kind of like That's Not My Neighbor, but for seeing if someone has the zombie infection. So you scan and like look over people to see like if they have any evidence of potential infection, like red eyes, bite marks, and a bunch of other symptoms. I want to make a series on that soon, which may be started after the Upturned, because I don't want 2 series to like intermingle at the same time, because that would be a little bit overwhelming having 2 series going at the same time. So I'll probably have like some kind of backlog, or maybe I'll start doing some like 2 videos a week so I can have both of them running side by side or something. I don't know. I'll get that figured out. And along with new games that I want to play, I also have one that I need to go back and finish. That being Getting Over It. I made 1 video on Getting Over It, and I haven't touched it since. Despite what you may think, it's not because of rage. I haven't played it since the last time I recorded it. Like, as soon as I pressed stop recording on that video, that's, like, I haven't played it since then. And I didn't rage during that first video, so it's not because I was getting mad at the game. It's just procrastination. That's it. Just simply procrastinating doing it. So I do want to get back to that series sometime soon to finish it up. Because it's been a while. And I kind of feel bad for just leaving it at episode 1 and not doing anything else. So I will be finishing that series at some point. So let's see. I've talked about. Oh yes, I want to start a new like actual series that's not just one game. Which before I actually say the name, I'm just gonna say the abbreviation. IRLRL. IRLRL. Which is I really like roguelikes. Because I do. I really like roguelikes. But what it'll be is every episode will be a different roguelike game that I will show like my favorite parts of it, me beating it, maybe like a compilation of a bunch of deaths while recording for the video, like or for the part where I actually beat it. So these will be games like the ones that I mentioned earlier, like Clover Pit, Vagabond, Risk of Rain 2, some others. So that'll be its own kind of series. Like Enter the Gungeon as well. Like I have a bunch of roguelike games that I want to show off. Like of course there's the well-known ones, like I mentioned, because like whenever you think roguelike, Risk of Rain 2 is one of the most popular ones. There she is. I don't know if my mic would have picked that up, but Smudgy, my cat, finally decided to come over and get some attention, so my my controllers will be down now, because I'm petting her. But, so, yeah, not only, like, the well-known roguelikes, again, like Risk of Rain 2, but, like, some others which you may not have heard of, which, namely, being a game called Have a Nice Death, which is a 2D roguelike, which has really nice style, and I don't know how else to describe it, except for you play as Death, but you are an extremely overworked boss with a bunch of paperwork that is just stressed out to all hell. So, yeah, it's a really fun game. That one I haven't even actually beat because it's extremely difficult to beat. So I haven't actually beaten that one. So maybe for that video I wouldn't actually be beating it in the video, but I'd be doing like a lot of things. So yeah, that's IRLRL. I really like roguelikes. That's a series I want to start. Other than that, the weekly schedule, all that, there's not really too much else to talk about in terms of plans for the year. So I think I may just give you guys a general update of what's been going on in my life since pretty much Halloween, because I didn't really talk about my life at all in the last one. So hi, Smudge. Hi, you don't have to keep on getting closer to my head. So I know I ranted in the past about like my calculus class, like and how it was like a weed out class, it's getting really difficult. I failed that class heavily with a 40% in the class, which is the lowest grade I have ever gotten. So what I'm doing is this semester, which is the spring 2026 semester, I'm taking a break. So I'm not taking any classes. And once I get back in the fall semester, I'm switching over to doing counseling, which I think is just a better fit for me personally than astrophysics. Because astrophysics I was doing because I really wanted to do something space related, and astrophysics was my only option. There wasn't like an astronomy or any kind of thing like that. It was only astrophysics, so it was my only option that I had. And I was doing that just for those reasons. But counseling, I think, and a lot of people seem to agree with me, like my mom and some close friends and my siblings, they seem to agree that counseling would be a really good fit for me. like being a counselor. So that's what I'm going to be doing in the fall semester. So until August, my schedule is like pretty much completely free. So that's why like my video schedule is a lot more robust now than it used to be. It's because I have that time to be able to do it. Some other updates. Some furry things. I now have my Trojan head, which you guys will be seeing some of soon. It's really cool. I've taken it to a couple events now, aka one event, one singular event, which was nice. Because college has a furry club, and I took it to it's the first meeting of the semester. Everyone loved it. So that was really nice. I'm actually planning on going to my first FurCon in what was it, May? A long time from now, but I'm planning on doing that. So that'll be fun. Anthro Ohio. It's literally Anthro with HIO at the end to make it sound like Ohio. So that's the con I'll be going to. So that'll be fun. God, my cat is really wanting attention. I don't know, she usually doesn't meow at me or anything. Or like, no, not even at me. She usually just doesn't meow at all. Like, period, full stop. She's meowed a lot today. I don't know why. And she's being a lot more attention-seeking than usual. Still don't know why. Just today. Probably gonna continue until tomorrow. But, yeah. So that's just general life updates for me. I don't know if I really have anything else to mention in particular. Because I can't mention anything about the upturn without spoiling the videos. Oh yeah, another game I've been playing, another roguelike, is called Death Must Die, which is, I describe it as like Vampire Survivors meets Hades kind of deal. Like, you get a bunch of offerings from different gods to help you fight, but it's also like, no, it's not like Vampire Survivors. Hold on. In the style, it is. Oh, no, it is like Vampire Survivors. It is. Okay, I was right. Because, yeah, it is. Okay. Forget what I said. I'm being like Vampire Survivors. It is. But it's like Vampire Survivors meets Hades. It's not a complete game yet, but for what it has right now, it's really fun. So that'll be another one for IRL. But that'll probably be like a later one because I want to wait until there's more for the game. Like, just in case, because I don't want to make the episode and then have it be like, oh, if I had waited a month, there would have been a new update, and there would have been more. Because that wouldn't be good. So, yeah. That's honestly about it. I didn't want this one to be too long, as it is like the first proper one back for the year. Again, sorry for the general absence with the Saturn's Rants. I was about to say ST again. With the Saturn's Rants, it's just been rough for me personally recently. Because technically I did say that was like an update on my life, but I'm not going to tell you everything about my life. But it's just been rough as of recent. But yeah, that's about it. I hope. Whoa. Hold on. No, it's not. Cause if you've been paying attention to the post I've been making recently, before I made the one about the weekly schedule, I'm gonna be making an animation meme for the 5-year anniversary of this YouTube channel. Yeah, in March, this YouTube channel will be 5 years old, which is kind of crazy. So I'm gonna be making an animation meme, and I put a poll out before the New Year's asking, like, out of 2 songs, which I had selected which one I should do, which were Dum Dum, Everyone is Dumb, and 2 by Baby No Money. I only sang a little bit of Dum Dum because I don't remember the person that made it, so I couldn't say the name. But 2 songs that I'm still gonna do one of Dum Dum eventually, but I just wanted to know which one I should do for my anniversary. So I'm gonna be making a 2 by Baby No Money animation meme for the 5-year anniversary. I'll either have it done by the anniversary or at least have a sneak peek done by the anniversary. Because animation takes a while and I don't want to rush myself too much. I want this to still be a fun experience for me as the first animation meme I'll be doing. So if I'm late, then I'm late. I may do like some other video to like replace it for the 5-year anniversary if I need to. Like if it's not ready, but I will at least be showing a teaser for it. Then, at the very least, like a work in progress. But now that's actually it. I don't have really anything else to talk about. Next episode we'll get back to the usual random topics, which actually most of them have been actually about my life, but we'll get to the random topics next episode. Which, again, going by that schedule that I mentioned, I may make one more before January, which won't be on that schedule. Maybe I'll make one for the 28th. I don't know. But it'll be the 14th and 28th every month will be a Saturn's Rants. So I actually have a consistent schedule. Because the thing is, if I am just saying, oh yeah, I'll make one this month, then I'm not really as likely. But if I actually put a schedule on it and a date on it, then I'm more likely to actually do it. So I'm doing that now. But yeah, thank you everyone so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the videos I make this year. Hope you enjoy, and have a great rest of your night. Bye-bye!